I'm going to ask you some rapid fire questions.
Okay.
So you got to answer really quick. First thing that comes to mind. Okay.
All right.
Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Beach, for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Not even close. Book or movie?
Movie.
Really?
I don't like to
Yeah.
read. Just don't have the patience for it, really.
Text or phone call?
Phone call. Because text to me is just, you take it out of context, you know what I mean? And like phone call, you get more intimate and really get your point across. I just think text sometimes is just too impersonal for me, to be honest with you. So
Early bird or procrastinator?
procrastinator, definitely not early bird. I hate mornings. You know, getting up like at 6 or 6:30, just
No. So you're not a morning gym person. You go in the afternoon?
99% of the time, yes.
Okay.
Very seldom I go in the morning. If my kids have like an event for the sports in the afternoon, I'm forced to go in the morning, I will, but it's very rare occasion.
You're not going to miss a workout, though.
Try not to,
Yeah.
sometimes.
You're pretty scheduled.
Try to be.
Okay. Well, it shows. It shows. Music or podcasts?
Music, yep.
City life or country life?
I would say probably country. I'm not huge on big cities, but at the same time, I'm not out fishing or hunting. That's not my thing. I'm more of a golfer, boater, so maybe in between.
Okay. Now, a little bit of both.
A little bit of both,
A
probably.
little bit of both.
Yeah.
Like a small city.
A small city, yes.
With the beach or
like
a lake.
Savannah. Savannah.
Perfect,
That's
because
why
you're
I
in
live here.
Savannah.
That's right.
Great.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in Savannah? Are you from here?
I've been in Savannah almost 51 years,
Oh,
which
my
will be
goodness.
October 2nd. It'll be 51 years.
You're maybe 51.
Yep, unfortunately.
We're the same age. We're both 50.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah,
You're just a-
long time. It's been a
So
while.
born, bred, raised right here in Savannah.
Yep. Born and
So
raised.
how long have you been in the mortgage business? How long have you been an
Um,
originator?
September was 2006 when I started. So
19? We're both trying to
it's
do
basically
simple
20
math and we're in the
yeah,
mortgage industry.
yeah. 20 years basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's been a long, fun, exhausting journey, but I've been very blessed. Learned a lot. Met a lot of great people. Helped a lot of people. So in that aspect, it's been very fulfilling. So yeah, it's been good. It's been real good.
How did you get in? Who talked you into it?
Yeah, a friend of mine, she was in the mortgage industry, and I met with her, and she said, Eric, I think you'd be really good at this. So I gave it a shot, and fast forward 20 years, here I am.
Never look back. What were you doing before?
I was actually a recruiter for accounting and finance. So it was a lot of cold calls and all that, which kind of, honestly, from a sales standpoint, it really kind of honed in on my sales skills. So I think that really helped me professionally, because I was, at the time, I was like 28 or 29, so still fairly young and as a professional. I think that really catapulted me to get into a more business acumen, know how to deal with people, know how to talk to people, address people, make them feel comfortable. So yeah, I did that for 5 years, and then mortgage right after that.
So as a loan officer, like what do you think, as far as for you, Eric Glick as the loan originator? Because I know you have multiple roles. You're also a leader, a regional manager, run a branch. But as the loan officer, what's important to you for your clients? What experience do you want them to have?
Well,
What are you giving them? Yes.
For me, I want them to completely trust me. Like, hey, I got you. Don't worry about nothing. You'll close on time. We'll give you a very competitive rate. And to me, that's fulfilling, because I treat every client like it's my family member. There's no advantage of treating someone differently than the other, right? So I think, being very passionate about what you do and just doing the right thing, for God's sake, you know what I mean? Really and truly. And then I just think once people sense that and get that feeling from you, that gives a good reputation for myself. And they tell their coworkers, they tell their family, they tell their friends, their neighbors, And just over the years, it's kind of just snowballed, and it built somewhat of a brand. And just people say, "Hey, man, call Eric; he'll take great care of you." So that's the most important to me, is knowing that they trust me and always do the right thing and take care of their family.
Yeah, it's probably a cheesy cliche to say, but you want them to feel like family.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
truly.
Yeah.
Feel
Truly.
like
Yeah.
family.
Yeah. Because I take it very personal. I really do. Sometimes a little too much, but that always keeps that motor, that drivenness in me.
Yeah.
So that's always, I think, is super competitive. Don't like to lose, and I care. I just care. Truly, genuinely care. So
Is that what drives you each day? Like, what gets you up and gets you to the office in the morning?
my team, really, at this point, but yeah, my clients, my team, watching my team grow, watching them grow professionally. I think it's so cool. Early in my career, it was all about me, 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 me. If I could be number one, that's great, great. That doesn't really drive me anymore. It's really watching the success of my colleagues, my peers, just watching them grow and mature and be successful. That's for me, that's fulfilling more than anything.
That's nice. So, as a leader, because yeah, like I said, you're a regional manager too in the Southeast, and then you have a branch here in Savannah
Yep.
that you manage. But what do you think is important for other people who are looking to be leaders or step out? Maybe they've done what you've done, right? They've done the business, they've done it for themselves, but now they're like, oh, well, how do I mentor? How do I help someone else grow? What are some characteristics you think are important?
Yeah. I mean, just kind of just what I said. It's really not about you anymore. It's really about investing in them, and watching them prosper and grow. And it's really to see them, the excitement, the fulfillment they get out of it. And you were a piece of that. You know what I mean? That to me is absolutely a trait you got to have. You want to see them succeed over yourself. Just being there for them if they really need you. You need to be there, and not necessarily how to fix a problem, but I've been the ups and downs to my career. I've been there and done that. So sharing those experiences I've had in the past, maybe give them some suggestions how to handle a situation. And it could be honestly even personal, because you do have relationships with folks, not only their coworkers, but they're your friends. You know what I mean? So just being there for them, being a mentor.
If you were going to go back and give young Eric getting in the industry and the mortgage business some advice, what would you tell him?
Wow,
Just starting out.
that's a great question. Because I think it was important for me to go through what I went through. You know what I mean? So, but the advice I would give the young buck Glick, wow, I would probably say maybe don't get so frustrated. Be patient. Because I was always go, 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 go. But at the same time, that's also part of my success. So, that, Chris, you got me on that one. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not sure if I would change anything, to be honest with you. I know it sounds crazy, but not that I did everything correctly. I'm not saying that.
Right.
I just think the things I did great, things I maybe could have done better, I think it was all a good learning experience to make me who I am today, so to speak. You know what I mean?
So all the things you're going to go through are going to be worth it.
100%. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good not to have like regret, so to speak. To know that what you did, yeah, it was hard, and the market shifts, but you powered through, and you were successful because of that.
Yeah. I mean, just for me, it was just about the drive and not wanting to lose, and this sense of really helping somebody. I know and that don't sound cliche, but literally, people come in your office and they were in a position that they were turned down by other people, and me just try to go the extra mile and help them, and they come to your office, they close, they're crying, give you a hug. That's a powerful situation, and that kept me going for a long time. Just helping people get into a home that they never thought they could ever own. It's a pretty cool thing.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So you've been at NAF almost 7 years.
December will be 7 years. Yep, that's right.
That's
Yep.
crazy. I can't believe it's been that long already, but it feels like it's been forever too. Like I feel like I've just known you for so many years.
Right.
But
Right.
we kind of all. I'm not in Savannah. I'm up in Atlanta, but it still feels like a family. Like it's the top down. We're owned by a husband and wife, and family's so important. I think that's in our culture. I think we all feel that. We want people to have that home life balance. We try to watch that for our operations team. We don't want them working long weekends and evenings because we want them to be with their family. But I think it's important for our loan officers too to be part of a family where it's not just about sales, where they feel like a family internally within the company at New American Funding, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing that we have just as an advantage over our competitors here at NAF is, like you mentioned, it start from the top down. We're owned by a married couple who's obviously been very successful, who's built over $1 billion business, and here in our southeast region, just it's yes, it's the culture, but it's more than that. It's more passionate. It's a sense of urgency that we bring. And it's not just one person's, it's everybody. Everybody's got each other's back. And for me, you just can't put a price tag on that. That's more valuable than because it leads into a better quality of life across the board. But also too, it creates a better experience for your borrowers and also your referral sources, because it's a smoother transaction because everybody is cohesive. Everybody's on the same page. We're communicating with each other. And we just get it done. And thankfully, combine that with all of our resources in regards to different loan programs we have that, quite frankly, other companies don't. It creates a very unique opportunity for someone who really wants to grow their business, who really wants to be successful, and again, have that work-life balance. I couldn't ask for a better place to work, quite frankly. Yeah,
me
very
neither.
fortunate.
We're very blessed.
Yeah, very blessed. That's right.
Okay, so if you've got some new loan officers coming in and you see them, they're driven, they're working hard, how do you encourage them, or do you feel like home life balance is important? Because you're very involved with your kids, and your family's important to you. I know that. That's why you have a structured schedule too,
Yep.
so you can. But when you look at other people who may be all in, and I mean, do you coach them on that? Do you encourage that? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, it depends on their situation, but, for me, yes, family is extremely important. A long time ago, young Eric, job was number one, family was number two. That's flip-flop for me. Family was number one, job was number two. And it really depends on what they want. I don't want to tell them what's important to me. They got to tell them what's important for them. So, if they look to me for advice about that, I would tell them how I probably progress, not only as a professional, but as personally as well. Just tell them the things I went through, the challenges I ran up against, the things that were a challenge a long time ago personally. Maybe I could have done better. That's been my regrets, actually, now you say that. My regrets was personally, not professionally. So that was always, my job was first. Sorry to skip around, but that's,
No, that's
now I'm thinking about that was, I don't get upset, but made a lot of mistakes personally, not professionally. But yeah, as far as helping someone else, if they want to be driven and they want to be successful in this business, I can tell my story and what I did and maybe some mistakes I did make and try to avoid those. But really in this business, it's the people business.
right.
And you just got to do the right thing. You unfortunately got to be available all the time if you want to be up here. That's kind of the downside of the game. You know what I mean? And that, I don't care if you're selling mortgages or you're selling pencils or you're selling tennis balls. You know what I mean? If you want to be the best in your business, you've got to be available to your clients literally all the time. So that's where that work-life balance comes into play.
Yeah.
And you got to figure out what's best for them. I can't say that. They have to tell me what they want. And then we just kind of go from there.
Well, you find your moments to be present.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you're having to take that call at night, but
Yep.
then when you're done with that call, go be present with your family
That's right.
for the next 10, 15, 20 minutes till the phone rings again. Right. I mean, it's
Yep.
hard. I've been there. My kids, when they were
Yep.
little, I feel like I didn't see them for years because I would
Yep.
get up and leave the house before they got up, and I would come home after they had gone to bed.
Yeah.
My husband was doing all the raising because I was in the office
Yeah.
working all the time. But I think we go through those seasons and you work hard in that moment to create a moment down the road
Yeah.
where you can enjoy them. Maybe you can provide a little bit more for them. Maybe, maybe it is sending them to a different school, or it's to take that vacation together. Maybe it's just to prepare retirement, so you can be with your grandkids. I mean, I don't know what that looks like for each person, but you have to look at things that maybe in seasons. Like,
Yeah.
this isn't always going to be this way.
Right.
My granddad always said, make hay while the sun's shining. So that just stuck with me. So if the business was good or I needed to be there to work, you make the hay while the sun's shining. And then when it's slow, you go market and you still work to make the hay, make the sun shine.
It's like strike with irons hot type thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Each person's situation is going to be different, unique than the next person. It's just really what they want, what's the most important to them. That's what it boils down
Figure
to.
out what their why is.
Yeah.
And your why is your family.
Yeah. What's
And then
going
helping people
100%.
get into homes.
Yep.
That's a good why.
Yeah. It's a real good wine. That's what we do.